moved out of state. We moved here. But he always, when Tom was younger, he had night terrors. You know, I think there was always anxiety as I talk to people. You know, there's certain signs that show up when kids are little that I think people really need. And there's a whole history of alcoholism.
I was taken away from my birth parents when I was 3 months old. My parents were drug and alcohol abusers. I grew up most of my life, childhood life, in an orphanage. I came over here from Russia and was adopted by Jackson family, Jackson, Michigan.
I first noticed there was a problem in his mid-teens. There were family things going on, problems with his dad and I. I'm sure exasperated the problem.
My adoptive family, the mother was really abusive. She was very controlling. She was mainly mentally abusive, would say very hurtful things to my sister and I. Like, I wish we had never gotten you, I don't love you. She would get physical sometimes. I was the one that always stood up for my little sister and I.
Tom's always been a great, great person. Always loving. Just a good guy. Just a good guy. Unfortunately, drinking, you know, as he got closer to his late teens, started drinking more. Number of MIPs. He did his jail time and he was done. Then he started drinking again. He was still underage. And he was in a car with a couple of other people, and they went to arrest him, and he ran. They brought him back to the car, and he ran again.
I met a new set of friends, a new group of friends. Started partying every night. Caught my first 2 MIPs. Never having anything on my record, I didn't know what to do, so I ran from probation for a very long time. I'm running, not only am I only running from my criminal record, my responsibilities, but I'm choosing to run away from me.
By the time he was 17, 18, he was having a lot of emotional problems, a lot. Threatening suicide, a lot. We had him to so many doctors. We had tests done, and you know, in reality the problem is they can't, most doctors won't diagnose you with anything if you're drinking. You know, you have to be sober for that. When he had a job and he lost his job, he was living in an apartment by himself, and he just wanted to kill himself. He was drinking, and he would call people that he was going to kill himself. He tried hanging himself. He was cutting himself very badly.
My addiction started just progressive. It was very progressive. First started with a little bit of alcohol, and from there it went to pills, and then it was benzos and alcohol, and then it went from alcohol to benzos to heroin. It was just really progressive to the point where I was doing it every day.
You know, I had called in another facility in Ypsilanti to try to get him in there, but at this point he didn't want any help. You know, he just wanted to die. I think people that have these tendencies, they just reach a point where they don't know what to do anymore. They're just so lost and so lonely and sad, and they see what they're doing to their families, and they don't know what to do except just to check out. And I said, Tom, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I was dying inside.
For me, it wasn't even really the drugs. I could get them left and right, free, whatever. It was more the lifestyle for me. The high was just an added bonus, and in the end, it got me. Addiction took over, and it got to the point to where it didn't matter if I was hanging out with friends. I needed that high to keep me going, to function, to feel not normal.
Dave was just an angel. I swear he's my angel. He's Tom's angel. I couldn't find a place for Tom. And he said, you know what? This is still Friday night. Let's just get him to Joe and Shirley's the next day. We'll figure out where he can sleep. We'll figure it out. We'll just get him here.
They came, picked me up from jail, not having to, put me into their sober living homes. Took a big risk on me because I was very good at absconding and going MIA. So they took a big risk and showed me a lot of compassion. And I think just from that, I slowly started to let them in.
So my husband and I took him there. And Dave was just there. Everybody was just there for Tom so much. It was just amazing. And it's located right down the street from the Alano Club. So they make it so convenient. There's no excuse. It's right there. Everybody's just surrounded Tom with support.
Hi, my name is Dave Beatty. I'm the Executive Director and founder of Addiction Relief and Supporter Recovery and Joe and Shirley's Place. It's our mission to try to assist newly recovering individuals with their struggles with addiction, alcohol and drugs. Our primary goal, I guess, is to give these individuals an opportunity to stand on their own 2 feet, to feel good about themselves, to feel productive, to feel useful, and turn what was a very negative situation of their past into an asset, something that they're not afraid of to look back, but they feel good about where they're headed and what they're doing today. It's important for me to emphasize as well that the people that we're helping are not just junkies and addicts and drunks off the street. These are loved ones, they're human beings, they're people that have a disease, and they're important to their mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters. And every time we help one of them, we've helped their family, we've helped their children reunite and heal their relationships. We help a lot of people and we touch a lot of lives. But we're still a small grassroots organization and we need your support. Every dollar you donate will help us continue to do our work, give these guys some hope and maybe a second chance at life.